this is definitely a tough place, tough map too to go against OpTic Gaming. This is, again, to your point, a map and game mode which they do feel extremely confident on. And when you talk big picture here for the series, you feel OpTic Gaming go 2-0 up. I think we could maybe in for a 3-0.
Well, we'll see if Reciprocity can argue against it. You got a bit of a sniper battle, maybe not down the same lane, but two on the map. And of course, if anyone's going to hit the shots, it would be Dashy Zed playing with his life, because Zed has felt the pain of the sniper back in London.
They've actually never lost a 1v1 ever.
You got a 2v1 just like that. Wuskin's last man standing. And this is where the comfort comes down to.
Oh, there's the first. Doesn't matter. Trade comes through. Simple.
Who would win, Chin versus Chino?
About being comfortable on the map.
It would be a tie.
When every single kill comes down at the same time, who's more used to having to watch the lanes? Well, eventually OpTic just traded out.
We're talking about 1v1 S&D against Octane. LOL.
Watches one lane with the ICR and then gets the trade for the second kill and takes down Zed. Buys his teammates just enough time. So solid start for OpTic. Have not slowed down a single bit from Hacienda.
After a shot like that, then you're going to slow down all day, to be completely honest with you. But a good first round.
Now, if it was 1v1 free-for-all, Octane may have me. We're talking about 1v1 searches here, right?
She's still going to snipe outer. Meanwhile, Crim doesn't spot much of B. Let's have a glance down how Reciprocity's going to try and attack this. They have Scump relatively weak. Can they find
Yeah, if it was Chino versus Chino, it'd be a trade.
Not going to find a kill.
It'd be trade kills over and over.
Gaming collapsing in on them. It's a 3v3. Still 60 seconds on the clock.
Prim6 does get caught out by
Lamar
Tommy,
would smoke me, Chino live.
Scump knows he can make a move, so he gets the trade on at least a different player. But now Scump gets caught out because he just danced around A for a long time, and that's a very tough spot to stay alive. And leaves Dashy for the 1v2.
That's unfortunate. Second earlier, maybe he makes it a 1v1, but a lot of work for Dashy to do with a sniper rifle. You've seen him do work with the sniper rifle before, though. 35 seconds. Wuskin and Tommy alive and up for wreck.
And this is a problem as well. Where they planted for, Dashy's expecting them to check from the spot they essentially planted for, but nobody's home. Tommy knows that he can watch it from where he's at as well, so you got to hit this shot. And even if he connects with only 21 seconds on the clock, it's still...
Yo, this guy's deadass watching my stream like this. This is what my stream looks like to him when he said Lamar would smoke me in a 1v1.
Where the bomb was planted for, and Reciprocity didn't fall for it. They didn't overcommit. Made a pretty nice read on how to deal with the sniper.
Quick glance to the best plate. Did come from Reciprocity's Tommy. Looks back over towards mid-tunnels. Finds Crim. A nice double for him. And of course, he closes out that round with the pick on Dashy. So Reciprocity tie things up 1-1. He needs to get the ball rolling here in this series, gents.
Well, we'll see what bomb site OpTic decides to attack, because last time Reciprocity stacked up over towards A, but things eventually got too chaotic. So Reciprocity, well, they want to bring it towards B, maybe all in through the tunnels. You got at least two, make it 3 players headed there, and they got to meet OpTic on the way. Kills getting trades out already. You got a 4v4, but that bomb down. Reciprocity, they know it.
So good stuns from Tommy. Zed spun straight through. Now Tommy will join. Both players just traded out, but after the fights, it is a 1-man advantage to Rec. Looks like 2 OpTic Gaming, I should say. Make that a 2-man advantage. Wuskin all by himself, trying to find at least one, but really gonna have license to be able to do so. Crim closes the round out with the pick. And OpTic Gaming back in the lead.
Yeah, and I think that's a situation where Tommy probably has to commit. Stuns in and baits out his teammate for 1 kill, but his teammate that got taken down by the second, you probably have to force
I'm an entertainer.
that one, just because you're not going to have the man advantage if you don't get the kill. And of course, Crim, well, found himself in a nice spot anyway.
Crim again, making the plays and search and destroy. One thing you can say when you look back in London, individually you played extremely well, but it's all smiles and giggles for OpTic Gaming. Only 1 round up. Definitely can't be on cruise control just yet. Yes, map 1 was a bit of a bloodbath, but it's Crim again. I mentioned his London performance. Well, 6-2 here to start off map 2. Let's take a look at how he's playing off the break. ICR as expected, covering over towards A, and I can hear him from here, calling out. He knows Rec's there.
Yeah, and as soon as he gets that information, you can see Scump starts to wrap back while TJ goes for a flank. Dashy knows he can feel comfortable with not getting shot in the back because of his teammate. Now it's just about whether or not he can catch a player as they slide across, or even
TJ's a beast.
Yeah, right. At least he tried, right?
Why would Immortals be the most hated org in
TJ
esports?
thinking
That
about
doesn't make
collapsing
sense.
in on Rec, but Rec's aware of it. They're sending 3 players to try and deal with TJ. He will fall. That's the opening Rec need. The first blood comes through.
What about Dash?
Comet
Dash is a really good player,
shuts
man.
down Crim. That's
I don't know, dude. I'm just messing around when I say I'd beat everyone in 1v1. I really don't know. 1v1s are pretty RNG sometimes, man.
Play, though. Scump's going to be the man that takes the shot, but he only gets the punch and not the shot. Dashy doesn't feel like trying to clutch the 1v5, and that's a very clean round from Reciprocity, because you saw how the play for OpTic was developing. They get the information, so Scump wraps back, while of course TJ goes for the flank, but then Reciprocity were very patient, waited for it, and then just singled TJ out. And then of course after that, every single kill just ended up going their way.
Pretty much. And we're all tied up again. 2-2. Typical Reciprocity search and destroy, it feels like, right? Very, very close, back and forth rounds. Likely to go the distance. OpTic back on attack. Be the target. Anyone going to go through mid-tunnels? No, not this time. Rec have fully stacked A. There are no resources defensively at B. Bomb is going to go down. And
Forgot about Maven. Fuck, I did forget about Maven.
And OpTic's taking it to their side as well. You got Crim6 to watch the flank. Everyone else for OpTic, well, they're actually maybe a little bit scattered.
I don't know
You
if
got
it's
one guy
confirmed,
watching
Mike, but I
tunnels
mean,
and
it was
couple
talked
players
about a
backing
couple.
off, but Scump
I'm
at least
like,
able to
I
find the
follow
first
League of
one.
Legends like
All
a
the
little
pressure
bit.
in from the same
And it's
side.
been talked about in the
Farmer
League of
can,
Legends for at least
able
like
to find
2 to 3
another.
weeks now.
There's just so many players though for OpTic around these.
I'm
sets.
surprised
You
that people
gotta
like
clear out the
Call of
power
Duty people are
position.
barely
Once the
finding out
one's
about
all
it,
forward with the
honestly.
pistol, able to get one, is trying to bait for the
Like,
second.
I knew
Musket's
like
able to
that
find
OpTic
two,
thing was
but
happening
he's
for a
the
while
lone
now.
man, and he's got the snipe, and he
Maybe
doesn't
it
hit
might
the
even be a
shot.
month already
And
now.
at this point, there's just not enough time to get the kills and get the defuse.
I think it's only been like 3 weeks, so
Just
2 to
try
3.
and cherry pick. Comes up top. Try and win the fight. OpTic Gaming.
But it was posted on Reddit a while ago on League of like on the League of Legends Reddit.
Tried to just
Like I've known about it for a little while.
Gaming. OpTic say no. We're more than happy. We went B last time. We'll go B again. And that round, again, a relatively simple one.
There's nice attempted trades, but again, as soon as you get just multiple bodies stacked up into top heaven, you have to bait and switch constantly and just hope someone comes out on top of the gunfights. And then when all is said and done, just because you lost that very first entry kill, I think Scump picked it up. Well, immediately you're working from the man disadvantage. So even at that point, trading isn't
running
quite
out,
good
boys.
enough. But if you don't want trades, you might want to go for a snipe. Weston's going to be looking up top. Dashy just skips straight across. TJ first blood has the help over
fell
top,
off?
and that's Crim that can find it. But the snipe comes in as well.
Oh,
Advantage
somebody just fell
Reciprocity.
on.
Kama still with the can in hand. Down a man, but
No.
a kill here could change things. Bomb has been planted.
Oh, Damon's on the pinch.
Still flanking. He checks top heaven. May have a free
Dashy
kill.
1v2.
Meanwhile, Dash is going to feel the pressure on one side there. The kills come through. Now
Dylan got
1v1.
melee on him?
Kama versus Dylan. Dashy did well just to find one.
Go versus
Dylan
go.
need the flank from Kama. That's the question. 23 seconds, still time, but Kama has to find Dylan quickly if he wants a chance at defusing it. I don't think that was on purpose.
No, that was definitely not on purpose. He just slid straight off the map. Dylan with the outstanding 1v1 clutch.
That's sensational.
Ice in his
Ice.
veins.
Ice.
He has Karma nervous. Not actually, but
Yeah, 3-time world champion out of the ES. nervous in
You
this
literally
one.
have
Easy.
to slide out at the
Just
perfect
accidentally
angle to
fall
like
off the map
get the
there,
slide
but
onto
that's
the
fine.
ledge.
At least they're able to laugh at it, right? You see Scump just giggling over.
and like that happens. But if
If they
you
lose-
would ask me to pick a player that would happen to, Karma's at the very bottom of that list.
Who's at the top?
I'm not answering that question. Maven or something.
No,
like that.
actually, I think everyone knows exactly who you would pick, and I imagine.
You know, I didn't have.
I
a name
imagine
in my-
Twitch chat's
I didn't
full of
have
that
a name in my head
That's
until
a
you
lot.
said that, and
Yeah.
now I know exactly. What you're thinking.
3v3 here in round 7. It really has been back and forth. OpTic went around, Rec went around. OpTic went around, Rec went around. Who will break the pattern? Well, maybe a chance here for Reciprocity to do just that. Doing 2 back-to-back. Almost. That opportunity denied. Karma only able to find 1, though. Zed trades it out, 2v2.
Check your corner as well. The answer is yes, Tommy does. But guess who's got the song?
Doesn't
Doesn't matter. Tommy with the Gunson, able to take one down. But now, of course, you got to worry about the bomb as well. And Dashy going on the flank. No one's hopped it yet, but they're trying to hunt him down. They're trying to clear everything out. And, well, Reciprocity has cleared everything out.
Such a good read.
Dashy is the lone man. If he wins the first gunfight, he's in a good spot. You got to go for this.
Oh my.
Untradeable Dashy for the quick 1v2.
It was such a good read. He checks the bomb with about 22 seconds left, spots the first player, and instantly understands where the second is going to be. No hesitation.
Wow.
Nothing. And it's a tough fight to Tommy to win with an ICR, but Dashy, the man just doesn't get traded.
Honestly, that
wow.
Starting from
What
the
a
scum
beast.
gunfight just shows you the power of the slide. If you slide, you win the
Dude,
gunfight.
Tommy in
If
that
you try
angle
to
looks
go
like
for the
that,
jump shot, it makes it just a little bit
Looks like
tougher.
that chick that used to be on
Slides are
Saturday Night Live.
incredibly
What's her name?
Black Ops 4, if you have not paid any attention
Yeah, I was going to say.
ever.
Never watched a game in your life? Then, yeah. There's a pro tip for you. Sliding, definitely a powerful mechanic this year. The first blood comes through. This time it's for Shawnee. With the second, and again, the pattern seems to be continuing. Unless maybe OpTic Gaming can try and break it, win 2 rounds in a row. That's just trying to go for the...
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's why he takes them constantly. 2v3.
It's just nuts watching him snipe. It really is. I mean, it's a 1v3. He's not clutching this. He is going to fall. Tommy with a double tries to get momentum back in for Rec.
I don't know her name, dude.
Just those small things Dashy does.
Do you remember the
Makes you smile. It just makes you
She's
smile.
on Saturday Night Live, though.
On Arsenal Search and Destroy, where he just quickscoped Zed when he was in lobby. I was talking to Shane like the day after, and he was just like there's nothing you can do. Like no one did anything wrong that entire series, but sometimes like Dashy just does that.
Yep.
And you just have to like accept it and move on with your day.
There's very few players that you can really say that about. Players that can just do something where you're like, oh,
I did nothing
I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
I genuinely did nothing wrong. He's just that good. And Dashy is definitely up there in that elite list of players.
Tommy about to get a Tempest, by the way.
Well, the patterns continue. That Tempest could be the difference maker. We'll see.
I think she's in Saturday Night Live. I could be wrong,
For
but
Crim, OpTic Gaming once again set to win the round. Potentially.
Well, the pinch is coming in. Tommy might feel a little bit of pressure. The question is, how good's the bait and switch? Well, they effectively lined up, but Crim6 goes for the pinch, and Zed, you expect to get traded as well. TJ is there in time. So a nice little retake for OpTic Gaming. They go and pick up the bomb and leaves Wuskins in a 1 versus 2. We saw Dashy get his. Can Wuskins return the favor?
no, it's not this chick.
Problem is, the sniper rifle over towards A makes it
Somebody
very,
else
very
I'm thinking
tough,
of. I can't remember her name.
especially considering Dashy and TJ's positioning. For Wuskin, this could now just be about picks.
I saw him.
Yeah, Dashy's already called him out. And if you're TJ, you don't even have to move. Your only responsibility, jiggle peek bomb every 6 seconds or so. Dashy finds the kill. Wuskin goes down. Now, if you're Rec, you don't have to worry here. For a couple of reasons. Obviously, it's gone back and forth every time. This is Reciprocity's turn to theoretically win a round. Tommy with the specialist as well. That is big for Rec. He's had a great map so far. Really has. Won a couple of
Yeah!
Really, he doesn't have right to win.
Yeah, here it is. Cosmic got it.
So if you're Rec, like I said.
Like a younger version of
I'm
her.
interested to see actually what he tries to do with the Tempest. It's one of those situations where the other team, like OpTic,
At that angle, he kind of looked like her, bro.
They're aware, but do you try to snipe with it, or do you take it in the tunnels and try to hit a play when people body stack and, well, just keep that in the back of your mind?
I just don't use it this round. I don't think Reciprocity needs to use it this round. And, no, he's going to use it. Really find an opening with it. It's just going to go out to time. I think knowing that you have it, maybe you play a little bit differently, and you have to be careful, of course, of maybe Dashy with a sniper rifle. And well, that's worst case scenario. First blood for OpTic Gaming. Tommy was trying to force the pick. Shawnee, though, is able to at least level the playing field, but that's a great nade from TJ. He'll find Musket. He's going to find the second as well. Shawnee goes down.
That's for their drugs. That's for their specialist and equipment.
As long as you stay on the map, which at least TJ makes the jump, Crim finds 2, and just like that, it's all but over.
Let me find a decent picture.
By your own Tempest. Yeah. Granted, OpTic made the right read, because I was going to say, if you try to have the snipe battle with the Tempest, well, for one, you're never going to get the kills. You down them, then they're going to be safe. So you force it in the tunnels, and what does OpTic leave completely open? They didn't play with it at all. No one was at tunnels. Everyone played passive.
Dude, at that camera angle that he had before, it looked just like her, but
now Chanson, for you, is
I don't know. I
this
can't really find that good. Like, it does look like, but like,
that was
like
my-
a younger
my
version of
expectation
her.
Before the series started, was OpTic was gonna look like after they beat Gen G with a reverse sweep, they're gonna have all the confidence in the world.
It was a reverse sweep late last night. Today seems a little easier. The game 1 hardpoint was just a dominant, traditional, historic OpTic gaming performance in